Hello everyone, today we're going to be checking out a short little game called You Will Not Remain. This seems like a very interesting little point and click. Apparently it's about staying in your apartment as your entire city and the world around you falls to an eldritch horror. It's apparently very depressing as a warning, and it gives a real sense of loneliness, so... Alright, let's go. It warned me about that. It was like, it's a short game intended to be played in one sitting. There is no saving. Yeah, I can play it in one sitting. Alright, so where am I? WASD. Click. Space. Okay. Again. How many more agains will you have? How long have you been here? Doesn't matter. How many more agains will I have? How long have I been here? So have we already been trapped in our apartment for a really long time? Do we not eat? Huh. I was thinking the stuff, you still have plenty of grounds, and instant when you're desperate. You haven't even gone through all the apartments on this floor. Oh, we're still getting coffee. You haven't even gone through all the apartments, yeah. Making it is as much ritual as it is comfort. You cradle the cup in your hands, warmth seeping into your fingertips. It grows cold as you stare at the sink, the ceiling, the strange shapes your hands make around porcelain. You pour it down the sink, wash the cup before putting it away. Maybe tomorrow will be easier. Yeah, you don't even drink it. It's just a ritual you feel like you have to do at this point. Also, yes, having coffee when your hands are cold is awesome. Yeah, so I'm imagining all the things that are purple I can interact with. And I'm pressing space to interact. The leaves are drooping. You should water it. You fill the watering can and take it to the plant. You soak the base, hoping it's both enough and not too much at the same time. You've never been good with plants. And sometimes trying too hard is what kills them. This is true, yeah. Sometimes watering it too much, you end up murdering it. Channel after channel of nothing. Okay, yeah, I don't think I can interact with that purple up there in the top, right. So let's go out the door. Yeah, there's the city, and I'm guessing that's the Eldritch horror. That is Cthulhu. The man, the myth, the legend. Is it getting bigger, or was it always that size? If you were prone to poetry, you'd almost say it was beautiful in a fatalistic sort of way. But you're not. Haven't been for some time. You've run out of pretty metaphors for awful things. Man, the writing in this game is very good. Huh. Okay, and I can't interact with that anymore, so... Do I go back to my apartment? There's not much else to do. You could walk circles around the apartment, or you could go back to bed. Bark, bark! Is that a dog? Impossible. It's been weeks since you've been stuck here. You would have surely heard it before this. Bark, bark, bark! Howl! Out here, I guess? Better go see what it is, just in case. Come on, open the door. You know you can. Can I play this with controller, actually? Let's see. Is that possible? Oh, cool, it is. Can't you? Bark, bark. You can do this. Come on. You need a friend. A dog would be perfect in this situation. Dogs are so good at helping with loneliness. In fact, any pet is, but dogs especially are just such good companions. That's why even other animals, like, I've seen a story about, like, tigers and stuff, like baby tigers, if they need a friend, they just put a dog in the enclosure with them and they'll play with the dog, because dogs are just such good boys. Like saying the words will help. Ow! Just do it. Alright, I'm coming. It's wrong. Everything is wrong. You don't belong here. You need to get back inside. Yeah, so you didn't want to leave the apartment, because I believe you were told to stay in your apartment and never come out, or never answer the door for anything. I believe that's what the Steam page said. So... Bark, bark. It's only down the hall. You can do this. Yeah, you need a friend. You need a companion. But also... Wait, you're going outside. Didn't you say you've already gotten all the coffee from the other places? I thought you were kind of leaving your room each day to go forage for coffee. Huh. Maybe you got that earlier, and now you're staying in your room all the time? Not sure. Maybe I'm just confused. Bark, bark. Yeah, you were right next door. How have I not heard you? There's something wrong with this apartment. Bark, bark. Is that a dog? Also, do you have like a... What's with your tail? It looks like a demon tail or a leaf on the end of it. Are you some kind of Pokemon? But it doesn't look like any dog you've seen before. It's thin, skin stretched tight across the ribs, a long body all bones and hard angles. Oh, it's probably been starving. It's been trapped in here. Bark. Hey, it's okay. I'm not here to hurt you. Bark, bark. That's right. Everything's okay. You want to come with me? That a yes? Tail wag. That's a yes. Alright, can we like sprint or something? Guess not. Guess not. You probably need to conserve your energy and all that. Okay, what is this? Okay. Can I interact with this at all? No. Okay, so probably just talk to the dog then. Whoa. The dog jumps forwards before you can react. You brace for pain and instead feel the drag of its tongue across your chin. It pants happily as it tries to lick every inch of your face. Whoa, down! It drops to all fours, looking obediently up at you, tongue lolling out of a mouth bisected by wickedly sharp teeth. Well, it's this way, I guess. Come on. Let's go, friend puppy. You're glad to leave. Something is wrong here. A new kind of emptiness. Yeah, because just nobody lives here. No. Oh, well, yeah, that too. No bed, no chairs, no life. How did the dog even get here? When the two of you leave, it will be like nothing has ever been here at all. The dog follows at your heels, nose sniffing furiously at the air. Smelling all those new smells. Bark. Just a little further. Let's go, puppy. It's just right here. The dog runs in ahead of you, tail wagging so hard it makes a loud thump when it slaps the wall. Man, I can relate to that. My wife had a dog like this. Glad to see you like it. Can I interest you in some coffee grounds? Puppy likes it. Alright, how you doing? How you doing, puppy? This is enough excitement for one day. It's time to go to sleep. You've been up for like 10 minutes. Arf? Bed. Arf. I guess you're sleeping with me. Yep, the dog's like, no, I will sleep with you on bed. Peel back the covers and slide into bed. Question. Where's your bathroom? I mean, most games ignore that, and I'm guessing we are here too. Unless you just do it off the balcony. Or you don't have to go. I don't really know what you are, to be fair, because you certainly don't look human. The dog is a warm, sprawling mass above you, content to be pushed around as you make yourself comfortable. When you've settled into the sheets, it lays its head across your neck, warm, metallic breath lulling you to sleep. Do I need to feed the doggy? You're dreaming again. You remember being worried about her. You remember waiting anxiously at the door. You remember how the apartment still smelt of her for weeks, the sweetness of her perfume lingering in the sheets. They don't smell like her anymore. Waiting for her. Girlfriend? A wife? Radio static? No. Stay. No. Can't do this again. If you don't think about it, it's like it never happened. Stay inside. Please. No. Oh, you woke me up. Oh no, I should have checked the door, but I checked the radio instead. Damn it. Oh no. That sucks. I wanted to check the door because someone was knocking at it. Maybe we'll get another chance in another dream. Okay, I'm up. Bark. That's certainly one way to be woken up. You can't complain though, not when it saved you from... Bark, bark! Right, you have a dog now, a very strange looking dog. And apparently we have a dog bowl. Cool. Water the plant, has it gotten bigger? It's not dead, maybe that means something. If it's like Luigi's Mansion, then we'll get some gems at the end of this, not that I think we'd be able to do anything with it. Make coffee just like every other morning. You cradle the cup in your hand, staring at the walls and the cage of your fingers around the cup until the liquid cools. Just like every other morning. But this time something is different. The dog is here, looking more at home than you've ever felt. Coffee is cold, but you drink it anyway. Bitter all the way down. Ew. Bark, bark. Are you hungry? Bark, bark. Okay, we don't have any neighbors. You get it water, then fill a bowl with what's in the fridge. Patience, sausages, and double toasted bread. You hope it's good enough. When you set it down, the dog lunges desperately towards the food. Munch, 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 munch. It's eating so fast you barely see it chew. Better not throw that up. No. Okay, so what are we making on the stove? We're cooking today? We're proper cooking? Well, you fed the dog. May as well feed yourself. You cook with whatever you can find, thankful for the electric stovetop. You eat from the pan, standing over the stove. No one's here to judge you. Bark. You've already fed the dog. What do they want? Bark, bark. Attentions. And play. Play, play. You wanna leave? Bark. Okay, you're the boss. Let's go, puppy. You want this bone? We'll go find you a chew toy. It's easier to manage the terror that climbs up your spine when the dog is so happy to be outside. Where are we going? Bark, bark. Hold your horses. Kinda reminds me of I Am Legend, from what I've heard of that. The whole post-apocalyptic, you have a puppy. Bark. Alright, up we go. Never been up here. Oh, the roof! Arf. I see that ball. Oh, it's... You're worried if you stare too long you might fall in. Bark! The dog stares at you, imploring, and for a moment its eyes flash violent. No, you're imagining things. It's just a dog. Throw the ball. Message received. Alright, here's the ball. I really like the music in this too. What a cute little game. Well, also incredibly depressing, but cute. You can almost ignore the lilac glow when you're playing fetch. Forget for a moment that vast otherworldly thing stretching through the sky. See, it's interesting for you because this thing is horrifying for you because you're actually there, and all I can think about is how cool it looks because I love like purple and lilac and just that color scheme. Here you go. Get the ball. Good. Who's a good? I don't know if you're a boy or a girl dog. Dog doesn't seem worried about it. Who's a good? We'll just say that. What time is it? Noon? Evening? Probably midday. At least one of them. Maybe even all of them. Yeah. Things probably get a little bit confusing when it's the end of the world, huh? Although I'm surprised you still have electricity for the stove and everything. I think that's enough for one day. We can come back tomorrow. Bark. Why don't we take the ball with us? We can throw it down the hallway even. Someone's in a rush. This is so cute. I didn't know I was getting into apocalyptic dog sitting simulator. This is fun. I like this. Didn't take you long to figure out home. The dog looks proud of itself. Okay then. You're so tired. When was the last time your lungs had tasted fresh air? You can't remember. Bark! I'm sorry, I think that's all I have for today. Guess this is my life now. Yay, you have something to care for. It gives you purpose. Rather than just waking up every day and making your coffee just to hold on to it and then going back to sleep. Crawl under the covers. You still haven't washed them, not since... The dog lays atop you, heavier than expected seeing as it's skin and bone. It cuddles into you, knife-long teeth a whisper from your throat. You can feel its heartbeat through the blanket. The gentle expanding of its chest beneath your hand. Why does it have knife-long teeth? That's terrifying. I mean, I know it doesn't seem to be a normal dog, but... Oh, here's the dream again. Wait, so... You wish this was over. So now I can't answer the door. Did I miss the opportunity to do so? I have. Stay inside. If you don't let them in, they can't get inside. Oh no. Silence, no sound, no thought. You type in her number into your phone. You know it off by heart. The sound of the buttons are a familiar melody. Ring, ring. Rings out. You try again and again and again. Ring, ring. Nothing. Miles and miles of nothing. Maybe she's fine. You try to convince yourself. Oh no. Is this a The Thing situation? That horror movie by John Carpenter? I don't know why I said that so weird, John Carpenter. Is this that one of those situations, which I won't say anything about it for potential of spoiling that movie, but I mean, it's a movie from a very, very long time ago, but still. Yeah, it feels like we're maybe possibly in a situation like that. Don't let anyone in that isn't already inside. She has to be inside. Maybe already downstairs just in time. Just in time. So we let the dog in. Is the dog a problem? We've already mentioned it does not look like a normal dog. Okay, I'm up. I mean, so far it seems fine, but at the same time you said they had knife-long teeth. Bark. Alright, we gotta water the plants and take care of you. When you touch the soil, it's bone dry. It seems like it's always thirsty. A need so deep it couldn't be slaked by an ocean. You used to know something about need. Now you won't let yourself remember what it means to need anything, let alone want it. Okay. Yeah, things are pretty rough for you. First things first, coffee. You make it, hold the cup until the liquid cools. You look down at it, foreign in your unfamiliar hands. You pour it down the sink. You win some, you lose some. Bark. There you go. Munch, munch, munch. You're slowly getting used to living with the dog. How long has it been now? You can't remember. You should probably name them. What do I want to name you? What's your name? You can't keep calling them dog after all. Bark! It's very helpful. How about Rex? Marble? Marble sink? Gas stove? Okay. Shank? Or Shonk? I think that's Shank. Bark? Lambshank? Bark? Lambshank. Really? Bark! Alright, you're the boss. The newly named Lambshank looks absurdly pleased with himself. Okay, so it is a boy dog. Fine. Come on, Lambshank. Who's a good boy? Bark. Let's go. We gotta go play, fetch, right? What is that room? I'm gonna go in there. I don't think I've been in there yet. Bark. Let's go, puppy. Nothing has changed. Still just sitting there, ever present, wiggling. The sky is... it's there. Don't think about it. Yep. You probably expect it to go away, hope that it will go away. Yep. Here's your ball. How long has it been since you became stuck here? Yeah, it's very, very easy to lose your concept of time. Someone could tell you it had been weeks, months, or years, and you'd believe them. It's not like you can see the sun anymore. Sometimes you forget what other people look like, the way their skin feels, how the muscles in their backs shift when you hold them. Something that's interesting that I've always heard about people in situations like this, specifically if they're alone, they kind of forget how to speak. And I wonder, you seem like you talk to yourself, so I imagine that helps, but yeah, I do know people do forget how to speak. Sometimes. Because they always just talk to themselves in their head, rather than speaking out loud. Just the thought of touching someone makes your skin crawl. You feel claustrophobic and desperate at the same time. Wrong. Yeah, I mean, humans need companionship. Humans need social interaction. That's one of our needs. So when you just take that away... oh, that almost went off. We threw it further that time. That's enough. Time to go back. Bark. Are you gonna eventually throw the ball off the building? Doggo's gonna jump. Please don't do that. Unless Doggo's like a monster. Unless you find out Doggo's a monster that's trying to eat us. Then maybe you can do that. But for right now, Doggo's cute. Oh, that's just the stairs? Oh, right, no. The area we go to up to the roof is the stairs. Something new in the pot? What are we making, dinner? You should eat something. Maybe you shouldn't. You only ate 5 minutes ago, right? Or was it 5 days? Do you think I should eat, Lambshank? Bark! Okay, good call. You cook a meal of whatever you can find and eat it over the stovetop. Ow! I'm coming. Your little howl. Sounds like like an old phone ringtone. You and Lambshank are used to this dance by now. You settle in together and drift to sleep. Who's your good boy? Okay, we're going out. You do anything to wake up, but that isn't how this works. Don't look at the sky. Sky? What's wrong with the sky? What could have possibly happened to the sky? Well, I imagine we probably know. It's... how? It hurts to look at. It's wrong. Not made for this world, but somehow captivating all the same. Yeah, that's always the thing with Lovecraftian stuff. It's like you kind of go nuts if you look at it, but also you strangely want to look at it. But why? Maybe you're imagining things. You must be. This isn't real. This can't be real. Fever dream, surely. If you go back inside, the world will return to normal. It has to. She'll come home, and everything will be the way it always was. Come home. Alright. This is your public service announcement. The voice is robotic, clinical, and detached while the world forever changes. Do not let anyone in that comes from outside for the safety of yourself and others. We repeat, do not let anyone in from outside. Oh yeah, that's what it is. They're vampires. That's all it is. You have to invite a vampire into your house, of course. No. Our homes are safe as long as we are in them. Do not let anyone in that returns from the outside. We repeat, people from the outside are displaying signs. Predictable. Yep, we got woken up. Well, that's a good thing, right? Gotta water our plant. Take care of the plant. You don't feel like you're there when you water it. Your hand's unfamiliar, your body unfamiliar. Your mind alien even after all this time. You used to wonder when the power would turn off. You don't wonder about much of anything anymore. Bark bark! It's time to feed Lambshank. Yep, power's off. So wait, can we cook for ourselves anymore? You used to go to bed excited for your morning coffee. Now it's just another thing you do. Yeah. Alright. You fill up the food bowl. Munch munch. Now what? Outside? You wanna go outside? You wanna go look at the cosmic horror with me? Ow! Lambshank likes it on the balcony. You don't. Something about him shifts under the lilac sky, pushing to be free. He looks hungrier out there, more alien. Yeah, because you're infected, like, by whatever this thing is. That's what the radio announcement is trying to tell us, I believe, but we just don't see it, or we don't want to see it because we want to have companionship, so we're choosing to ignore it. But being out here makes that part of you more active. Lambshank has decided it's time for fetch. Bark! Alright, Lambshank, let's go. Let's go play fetch. You little cosmic horror, you. Let's go. Who's a good cosmic horror? Who's an adorable cosmic horror? Bark. Boom. Bark. Let's play fetch. Give me a ball. There we go. There you go. Still, your little demon tail is still crazy. Sometimes you think about going outside and being done with it all. Finished. Yeah. But you have Lambshank now. You have a purpose. You have something to take care of. Someone to take care of. You won't walk down the stairs and pry the boarded doors open, fingernails catching on wooden nails as you claw yourself out. No, you'll stay here. Who knows what you would see out there? I imagine a bunch of, like, infected people, right? They're probably effectively zombies at this point, just like a weird cosmic horror version of zombies, whatever that may be. For however long that is. And go, Lambshank. Bark! I mean, Lambshank seems fine, and they seem like they're infected, so... But maybe they're not as infected as other people? This game is going some interesting places. I definitely didn't expect to get a dog. I thought the entire thing was just going to be about crippling loneliness and just sitting in our apartment and doing whatever to pass the time. So it's a nice surprise to actually have a puppy. Time for bed? Yep. Huh? That's weird, you can hear something. The radio's working again. Hello? What? Is anyone there? Wow, we're getting... Someone is actually, what's the word? Broadcasting. No, you're imagining things. It's not possible. It can't be. Hey, it's okay. I'm okay. Are you? Lambshank's eyes are wide, body trembling above yours, scared. You've never seen him like this before. Did the radio frighten him? Everything feels so fuzzy. Pet Lambshank, running fingers down his spine, each vertebra sharp against him. You're so tired. Would Lambshank not like the idea of you finding someone else? What should you do? This is your public service announcement. The people from outside are marked. They can only get in if you let them in. We cannot stress this enough. Do not let her in. She will hurt you. Wait, what? Her? So this character we've been talking about? Please, let me in. She's here. She's safe. Do not let them in. They will hurt you. Please, babe, let me in. I'm scared. We repeat, they will hurt you. I'm not going to let them in. I choose not to, so this is crazy. It specifically says don't let her in. So is the radio message talking to me, or does this, like, infection only affect women? That would be weird. You're at the door, unable to open it, heart beating so hard you can taste blood in the back of your throat. You want to let her in, you do, but nothing feels real. Everything feels real. You try to move to open the door, but your body isn't responding. It's like watching someone else, like you're no longer there. Like you're watching yourself like someone else would watch you. Babe, please, I'm so scared. So are you. White noise. White. You don't think you could let her in if you wanted to. Not safe. The screaming starts. You are brittle, and this is what breaks you. The screaming starts. Oh no, so... Was our girlfriend slash wife outside the door screaming, like, begging to be let in? But we saw on the radio announcement that you can't let anybody in because they'll be infected. Maybe she wasn't infected yet, but we effectively let our wife slash girlfriend die out there while we were on the other side of the door and couldn't open it because we were too scared. Wow, that's really rough. Oh boy, okay. I'm up, Lambshank, I'm up. Is anything real? Gosh, this game does a fantastic job of just kind of building up to emotions to just put on you. Is anything real? Is what even happened real? I mean, like, oh man. Anything real? Bark, bark. Real or not, you need to feed Lambshank. We also need to feed our plant. Is anything real? You watered the plant just in case. Just in case. Oh boy. Hello. Coffee? I can't have my coffee. I think I gotta... You fill up the food bowl. Munch munch. I think I gotta feed you first before I can have my coffee? Huh. Doesn't want me to have my coffee today, I don't think. Alright, outside we go. Hello. Is anything real? Bark. Alright, let's go fetch. Fetch. Bark. Yeah, that realization that I'm thinking we probably kept the door closed while our significant other, so I don't have to keep saying wife or girlfriend, they just kind of died outside possibly, and we'll never know if they were actually infected or not. I couldn't imagine. Alright, this is real. Does it mean anything? Yeah, that is the question, isn't it? Man, this game's warning was not joking. This is a very depressing game. What's worse, that this isn't real, or that it is and means nothing at all? Oof, that's a line. What's worse, the fact that it's not real, or the fact that whatever I'm doing is real and doesn't matter? Yikes. Oh man. You can't even remember what she looked like, how she smelt. Can't recall how she fit within these spaces. Let's go, Lambshank. I think I'm a bit, fetched out today. Bark. I know, Lambshank. Man, I love playing little short games like these. There's so many fantastic games like this. Jeez, hiccup. There's so many fantastic games like these that just get looked over. And it's such a shame. This one was on, like, most popular new releases on Steam, though, so I'm thinking this one's probably getting the love it deserves. Not a chance. You don't want to eat? Okay. Bedtime? Bedtime it is. Pull back the covers to get into bed. You're already half asleep. Attention, citizens. Oh, you don't like the radio. Is it because the radio is teaching me to not like you? Attention, citizens. The city has fallen. That's enough, Lambshank. In the coming months, we will be evacuating any remaining survivors. Lambshank, we might be able to leave. Just make sure to keep your radio on to receive pickup coordinates. Animals have been... Yup, animals have been infected. That's why you don't like the radio announcements, because they're trying to get me out of here, but you want me all to yourself. Whether that's because you want to infect me, or you just want company, or what, but you don't want me to know that I can leave. Lambshank, what's wrong? Lambshank looks nervously around the room, flinches at the sound of the radio. We will tell you when it's safe to leave. Ow. It's okay, let's go to bed. Everything's going to be okay. So I was right, animals can be infected. You get under the covers. Wait, what is Lambshank doing? For the first time, Lambshank doesn't join you. Oh no, is Lambshank starting to not trust me? That's not good, considering you have teeth like daggers. Oh, whoa, am I not going to be waking up from my dream because Lambshank isn't in bed with me? Anything but this. Oh, and you're repeating the same dream every night. Every night you have the same dream about leaving them out there. This is rough! You can't open it. You turn your back against the door, then slide down until you're a pile on the floor. I repeat, do not let anything in. Screaming continues. On, and... time passes and stops and starts. The radio cracking in and out of life, her screams softening. Please getting weaker as the days stretch into each other. 2 weeks later, the radio goes quiet. So does she. Are you alone? White noise, nothing but the ringing in your head. Somehow the silence is worse than the screaming. Oh god, this is rough. We didn't get waken up. You're used to Lambshank acting as an alarm, all wagging tail and doggy kisses. He's across the room staring at the balcony door at the sky above. Your dreams always return to her, though each time the memory is fuzzy or worn by time. Was she even marked? You'll never know. Oh, this is rough. Oh, this is bad. And now Lambshank doesn't like us, because Lambshank's like, I am going to return to the cosmic horror in the sky. Water the plant. Something burns in your chest, but you choke it down. Without you, the plant would die. At least the plant isn't infected, I think. No, you can't. Your stomach keeps turning over and over, like something is trying to escape alive. You leave it, the cup strangely lonely when filled to the brim. You fill the bowl, but Lambshank doesn't come running. Lambshank, food time. He ignores you. Come on, you need to eat. We're leaving today. Remember, citizens, we have cleared the way. The pickup zone is... It's time to go. So I can choose to let you outside and connect you with the cosmic horror out there. Or I can leave. These are my options. I'm guessing this is a real choice. I'm effectively either siding with Lambshank here, or I am choosing to leave. And I know the answer. Probably leave, right? Unless the people outside are trying to trick me as well. This feels like a choice. And the game doesn't have saves, so this is probably effectively choosing my ending. Well, I want to try and get the good ending, not the dark and depressing one. I guess I'm just gonna have to put blind faith into the voice on the radio. You'll never see this place again. Is that a good thing? Oh, you are coming with us, Lambshank. Or not? Okay, you're just gonna be sad that I'm leaving. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, but I have to go. I have to go now. My people need me. Okay, those are apparently the wrong stairs. Usually a staircase doesn't just go upstairs, it has like a downstairs too, but... I've made my choice. I can't even go back into the room, so... What does leaving this place mean? What does the world look like outside these walls, outside the city? Well, Lambshank, if you come with me outside, you'll be able to get closer to the entity. Do you still belong out there? With people and their soft skin, soft hands, soft hearts? Will they now be alien to you as the sky? Yeah, you'll probably need some therapy and some time to recover. There it is, the door. Come on, Lambshank. Let's go. There was a time where slowly, one by one, people left. There were no boards then, just a closed door with the world outside growing further and further away. You didn't see them often, the few that remained with you. But you could hear them, human sounds that hummed in the background when you least expected. You pull down one of the boards. Hush, Lambshank. The noise had been comforting. You weren't alone, but they didn't last forever, and over time faded into nothing. They must have left, taken their chances in the city falling around them. Anything better than staying here, being inside, trapped like a rat in a cage, every day played out again and again until... Pull down the second board. Bark! Lambshank, that's enough. You've never yelled at Lambshank before. Shame blooms deep in the pit of your stomach, but you can't look at him. Know that if you see the fear and desperation in his eyes, you'll never leave. You pull down the final board. A beginning and an end, you think. You'd been the one to put them here. A reminder to never leave as the city siren's song promised an escape. You lay your hands on the door, palms against the cool, thick wood. Lambshank, you ready? He's trembling uncontrollably, eyes darting around the room so fast they roll into the back of his head. You pull a key from your pocket. Fit it to the lock. Turn the handle. Bark, 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 bark. No, please don't eat me! Lambshank lashes forward, closing teeth on your sleeve. With a vicious yank, he pulls you backwards, away from the door. Fuck, is what I'm guessing you're saying. Lambshank! Bark, bark. Lambshank, what's going on? Every inch of his stretched skin looks like it's ready to fight, lips peeled back from inch-long teeth as saliva drips from a maw gaping impossibly open, wide enough to swallow someone whole. Bark, bark, bark. Lambshank, bark! Knock, knock. No. Knock, 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 knock. It can't. No! You're dragging me back! No. I have to, Lambshank. Please. I have to try? But wait. It's someone knocking at the door, right? I can't let them in. Oh no. I'm supposed to go outside because I want to get rescued, but at the same time, I can't let someone in if they're knocking, right? Is this another choice? Do I stay with Lambshank or do I go outside? Both of them might end in my death. Lambshank at least seems to want to protect me, I think? We gotta see what happens if we go outside, though. Better not. Okay, so it's not an option anymore. Because they're outside the door now, I can't safely get to the coordinates, I guess, is the issue that we're running into. So we are going to stay with Lambshank. Even though Lambshank apparently bit the hell out of my arm. Inside. You're inside again. Bark! What happened? Lambshank runs to his abandoned food, the leftovers of leftovers that you'd served still there. Silence. Did it get you too? Did everyone else hear the radio? Follow its lure to the door? Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I was right. Maybe the radio was tricking me, and Lambshank actually saved my life. It's hard to know. It's hard to know if that was a legitimate person, and Lambshank is infected and trying to keep me here against my will by tricking me, or if it was actually dangerous out there, and Lambshank just saved me. Bark! Munch munch. Lambshank happily devours the food, ghostly tongue scraping the dregs from the bottom of the bowl. Thank you, Lambshank. Yep. He jumps on the spot, looking absurdly proud of himself. Really, I mean it. Yeah, seems like you maybe saved me. There. Bark. Hold your horses. Wow, yeah, we got saved. Can you just go back to this in-between life of fetch and half-consumed coffee? Is it really that easy? Nothing. Tonight, or maybe tomorrow, or maybe a week from now, you'll throw the radio from the rooftop. Lambshank was right to be afraid. Yeah, it was trying to trick me into going outside, at least. If we're to believe Lambshank and the knocking at the door, that's what it was, I believe. That was just someone wanting me to let them in. Nothing. You're not sure what you expected. Wanna go outside? Doesn't really seem to be much outside. Just the, once again, giant cosmic horror. Bark. Let's go. Lego. I do wish there was like a... I haven't pressed many more of the buttons. I don't think there's a sprint. Yeah. Bark. This is the furthest you ever have to walk, though, so it's not that big a deal. Bark. Alright, more fetch. I can feel a sneeze coming. Whew. You've gotten used to the violent light beating down from above. The creature seems satisfied such a thing is possible. Is it because it finally infected me? It's not rolling in the clouds, instead breathing slowly around the tips of skyscrapers. The longest, softest breath you've ever felt vibrates through your bones. Is this it? Is this the rest of your life? Possibly. Playing fetch each day with your crazy dog? Is this everything? Is this where you must remain? Bark! Is this where you must remain? That's interesting, because I think the game was called You Must Not Remain. Or You Will Not Remain. Wow, that was really cool. That was a really good game. I can see why it has so many positive reviews on Steam. What an interesting little adventure. A lot of philosophical questions and just interesting things going on with this. I'm definitely happy I decided to play this. There's so many games like this that people miss. I'm glad I'm able to experience them. Oh yes, and yeah, I saw this. This game was made on the land of the... I am completely and utterly apologizing for my mispronunciation of this. Wurundjeri Woiwurrung people of the Kulin Nation. It mentioned Aboriginals there, so I'm not familiar with what this is, but I imagine it's something in Australia. We pay our respects to elders past, present, and emerging. Sovereignty was never ceded. Colonial violence never stopped. So yeah, this was made on Aboriginal land, which is neat. Alright, well, I do believe that is it for you... Shit, I keep thinking you will not remain, or you cannot remain? One of those. I'm forgetting what's in the parentheses, but... This was very cool. I'll put the link to the game in the description if you want to try it out yourself, because I do think there are different endings you can get, and I can think of a few choices that I could have made differently. Maybe there's a way you cannot stay with, Lambshank? I imagine that possibly requires killing yourself, which is a bit rough. But... I mean, there's probably more endings. I'm not sure if I want to experience that ending, but it's possibly better than just being stuck in an endless loop of not drinking coffee, feeding your demon dog, and playing fetch with them every day, so... Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and end this episode off here. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for something new.